Hey, what's up, everyone? First off, let's talk about what's actually new in this update. There are 4 new units added to the game, and each one feels unique with their own flair and playstyle. You can tell they were designed with the meta in mind because they fill different roles instead of feeling like simple reskins. Some focus on heavy elemental synergy, while others are perfect for support or massive AoE damage. The designs themselves look great, animations are cleaner, and the new effects really bring some life to the battlefield. It's that kind of detail that makes you want to experiment. And even older players are jumping back in just to test out new team compositions. Alongside those units comes a brand new story and legend stage. This is the part where you realize how far the game has come. Enemy mechanics are more complex, pacing feels more strategic, and rewards are actually worth the effort. You get to push your builds a little harder and see how the new units interact with older setups. The progression through this new content feels natural, not grindy, and it gives everyone a reason to play again, even if they already cleared everything before. But the big star of the show has to be the new Elemental Towers mode. This is a permanent addition, not just a limited time event, and it's designed to test your understanding of the game's entire elemental system. Each tower emphasizes a different element, meaning you can't just rely on your usual powerhouse lineup. You actually have to think about balance and synergy. It's challenging, but super satisfying once you figure out the right combos. The higher you climb, the tougher it gets, and that makes the victories feel earned rather than easy. It's easily one of the most creative modes added to the game so far, and definitely something players are going to spend weeks mastering. Now, one of the things that stood out to me right away is how smooth everything feels thanks to the new auto systems. Auto upgrade and auto play are game changers for those who spend hours grinding materials or rerunning the same stages. You don't have to constantly babysit every run anymore, and it keeps your momentum going while you focus on strategy or unit planning. The developers cleared the community feedback about repetitive tasks and turned it into a real quality of life feature that makes the grind less of a chore. There's also been some back-end polishing. UI updates, console support improvements, smoother controls, and more stability overall. Currencies are now distributed more evenly, which means you don't hit those frustrating walls as often when you're trying to evolve or upgrade characters. It's small stuff when you read it in the patch notes, but when you play, it makes a huge difference. Of course, no big update would be complete without some fresh events and codes. This time, there are multiple limited time rewards floating around, so it's definitely worth checking out what's active before they expire. Redeeming them gives a nice little boost to help you explore all the new content faster, whether you're stacking gems or resources for the latest banner. The community's been sharing them everywhere, so make sure you keep an eye out. What's really cool, though, is how balanced the overall power curve feels after this patch. The devs tweaked some damage values and scaling, making older units more viable again instead of leaving them behind. You can tell they're trying to make every build relevant, and that's something every longtime player can appreciate. No one likes when their favorite units get power crept out of existence, and it's refreshing to see adjustments that actually preserve variety instead of shrinking it. Overall, Update 10 feels like a love letter to the fans who stuck around and to those jumping in fresh. There's a sense of polish here that wasn't always present before. Better visuals, like better pacing, better flow all around. The elemental towers give you that endless challenge feeling. The new units expand what's possible in team building, and the quality of life changes make everyday play far less tedious. It's the kind of update that reminds you why you started playing in the first place, bringing back that spark of experimentation and discovery. So yeah, if you've been waiting for a reason to log back into Anime Vanguards, this update is absolutely that reason. It's got substance, it's got replayability, and it shows that the developers are paying attention to what players actually want. Whether you're grinding through the new stages, testing your luck on summons, or just climbing those towers, there's plenty to sink your time into. This patch doesn't just add new content, it makes the whole game feel alive again.